Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Maple Hollow Farm, our Stardew Valley modded playthrough series, which is showcasing the Wildflour mods, the Lumisteria mods, Visit Mount Vapius, Sunberry, and a lot of others as well. This video covers the month of fall year 1, and I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. This season's all about sunflowers, and we do get some sunflowers this season, which is pretty nice. And we start off with a rainy day tomorrow. I also love this little mushroom outfit that I've got on. Absolutely love the mushrooms, of course. So as it's the first day of fall, obviously our farm is in a little bit of a state because we haven't got the golden clock yet, but we deal with that, and then we answer our mail. Hello bakers, attached you'll find blueprints for your very own mixer. So now we can make the stand mixer. This is from the Wildflour Atelier Goods mod. This is for our baking needs, so we can make cakes and cake doughs. Has anyone ever told you that you're quite the gopher? So from our friend Wildflour, we now have access to foxes from her atelier, her magical menagerie. And Diala, one of Diala's books, Moon tried to make it, but it didn't work very well. So now Moon gave us the recipe for Diala's cookies from Sunberry Village, which is very nice. Chocolate chip cookies. This is one of the 3 recipes that Sunberry adds to the game. Gus gave us cranberry sauce. Thanks, Gus. Appreciate that. So let's go ahead and make some fences, because I believe this is the case with coops and barns. The little trick is that if you place grass and then fences, it keeps the grass. I'm not sure if this works though. So we do that, and then you place the fences on top. Also, again, sorry if I sound ill. I am not. Seasonal allergies are real. Any hay fever sufferers, let me know in the comments below so we can suffer together. And as usual, our terrarium is full. We really need to get an auto grabber. Spoiler alert, I still forget to do this, even though this daily chore is quite annoying. We then went to Pierre's and had the cutscene where he basically asks you to lie to his wife for him. And this playthrough, we do. Although, to be fair, we were randomly going through his bedroom, so I don't blame him for being annoyed at us. Your secret is safe with me, Pierre, for now. We should really hold him to ransom over this. He should at least offer you a discount so that you can blackmail him properly. And we wanted to check the price of the seeds here, because Ari in Sunberry Village also obviously has his shop, and I believe they're slightly cheaper. But I forgot this in the moment before I remembered. So we got some pumpkins. Then we remembered and we went all the way to Ari's. Got distracted by the deluxe fertilizers, 15 for any 5,000 gold, which we did get. I love the daily specials so much. And they are a little bit cheaper. So they were 100 in Pierre's, and the pumpkins are now 95. So they are slightly cheaper in Sunberry. Pro tip for you. We then headed on over to Rose and Wildflowers, and I picked up a few... well, I saw the stand mixers there for Junimo gems, but obviously we can craft them now. I gave Rose a blackberry cobbler. We were now at 8 hearts with her. She gave me a topaz and a diamond in return. Isn't autumn just divine, Fern? I believe this is Wildflower's favourite season. We had a look and see what she had in stock. So a good way, if you've got excess gems and you're just starting out, you can go to her shop. We got a calico pistachio sapling. I'm being quite stingy with the Junimo gems, even though we've got pretty much an endless supply. And then we headed to her cauldron book at the back to check out the foxes that we have just unlocked. But they need a barn. And our barn is full, so we could not get them. But we could get the crow, although I'm not sure why the fox was greyed out, actually. But we got Crowley, the crow. These are great because they give you artifact troves and golden animal crackers, which is fantastic. We then headed out and got this cutscene between Aicha and the raccoon. That's my apple, give it here, you little gremlin. The raccoon snarls and steals the apple triumphantly away from Aicha. Give it back. She's so funny. You got the last one. This one's mine. Whoa, what's going on over here? The raccoon hisses. Aicha hisses back. That's quite enough hissing, thank you. This little orchard only works as a free orchard if everyone shares. This apple's special, obviously, can't you tell? Wildflower the mediator. This is a special apple. You are absolutely right. There is something strange about this apple. I'll have to study it. But I do happen to have some of Rose's freshly baked cookies if you two can agree to behave yourselves. The raccoon squints and then nods solemnly. Fine. But we're neighbours now, witch. Alchemist. Witch, alchemist, same thing. If you figure out how to make more of those apples grow, you better share them with me and the trash gremlin here. Oh, now they're teaming up against her. Nods vigorously at the alchemist. The alchemist rolls her eyes and sighs. Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an apple to investigate. So then that gave us the 5 magical fruits for the alchemist quest. We then headed on over to Clint's for our processing geode moment, which we have a lot of. And we got quite a lot of fertilizers in this one, which was pretty handy. We then went to our summer orchard and checked out what seeds we actually have on offer. I wanted to plant a lot of the fall seeds, but then remembered obviously you can't plant them in this farm. Unfortunately, it's only for the summer crops, which was incredibly devastating. Out of season. So pro tip, if you're going to use this farm, you cannot use the summer farm for planting any seeds. It has to be of the summer variety, which is kind of annoying, and it doesn't say that on the mod page, so it's slightly annoying. So that was the first. We leveled up some socializing, which was pretty good. We didn't really make much money on this day. It is now the morning of the second day, and I have, in between the first and the second, tried very hard behind the scenes to get the farm situation sorted. but no luck, unfortunately. So I went ahead and planted all of the... Oh no, sorry, I got rid of that and left it because I was quite sad, and had to come up with a new plan as to how we will farm our crops. But first, let's check the mail. Dear valued customer, Pierre's cashback reward program gave us 380 gold. Maybe that is the bribery. Though the bounty of summer is over, autumn brings its own unique forage to the valley. Mushroom lovers can find milky white and wheatberry mushrooms in the forest this time of year, and our favourite herbs like rosemary and sage can be found. So this is from the Wildflower mod, and they gave us an autumn's bounty. And the rolling pin recipe was attached next. Evelyn gave us a recipe for stuffed tropolium leaves, which was pretty cool. I believe that's from the Mount Vapius mod. And Jumana gave us 8 more seeds for, which one? I can't remember. Oh, royal anemone seeds. Popped those away. We then went to unlock the fall farm because obviously it's fall now, we can do so. And luckily we have, I believe, pretty much all of the mushrooms needed. So we grabbed our mushies. See, this is why I hoard, because you never know when you're going to need them. So we only have 7 spaces and there were quite a few to choose from, which is pretty lucky. We then needed the wildflower added mushrooms, which we also had. The meringue mushrooms, and finally the honey mushroom fungus. So that was fantastic. Our fall forest farm was now open. Thanks for the mushrooms. Check back here tomorrow for a walk to fall forest. So that allows us to then... Oh, and it gave us 2 mushroom logs, I should say. Now that allows us to open that farm where we can farm our fall crops. But I thought I'll do a bit of redecorating. I'll jig up the farm. Get rid of this section here. I felt like this farm was getting a little bit too messy. We shipped off our mayonnaise after tending to the animals. We then went to the spring farm and upgraded, checked on what we would need to upgrade to our big barn. We had 450 wood, 300 stone, and 12,000 gold. We did then go back to the summer farm after rearranging and putting some paths down. And I did a, looking back, very crazy layout. I don't know why I did this. I do not like this layout, but I did it. And past Nebulars has a lot to answer for. Now this was odd because pelican mint seeds were spring or summer. And for some reason they wouldn't plant. So I was very stressed about this. Spring or summer. So we got some lemon thyme going. Spring I can understand, but the cilantro seeds I can understand. Marshmallows should be growing, can't remember. So yeah, this is us just tidying up the rest, but we started to feel exhausted. 8 Autumn's Bounty, which gave us our energy back, and continued to tidy up the main farm. We then headed off to bed at 10:40 p.m. having made a little bit of cash from some mayonnaise. We got level 11 mining. Now, I will just say, I have since removed this mod because I just didn't really need it, but we did hit level 10 farming, and we, of course, went with artisan. And we made a nice chunk of gold in this day. Just from mayonnaise alone. What do you feel about toads? I think they are vastly underrated when it comes to familiars. I think I would agree with you there, Alchemist, because I love frogs, toads, anything green. Consider it a thank you for bringing me all those magical mushrooms. We have now unlocked the toad familiars in her menagerie. Fern, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats. Thanks, Marnie. And then Marnie asked us to bring her a bunch of amaranth, which is good. Now that we've got the option to buy auto grabbers in Marnie's shop, we can certainly do that for 25,000 gold. We grabbed the amber and the milky white mushrooms basket and plopped them into the shipping bin. We then headed on over to... I got confused and thought this was the warp point, but we then headed on over to our fall farm. So this is our fall farm. Of course it's raining, so it's slightly not what we wanted, but that's the chest with all of our seeds in. So up here we have lots of stumps, mushrooms and trees, hardwood stumps. These mushrooms are really cute, but you can't pick them up. They're just sprite textures on the sheet. How beautiful and autumny and mushroomy is our farm. I love it. It's beautiful. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with this area yet. Probably something to do with mushrooms, though. So we set to work clearing it. This also helped with our funds for the large barn that we wanted to upgrade to. Got enough wood here. And with that, we managed to upgrade our barn. Okay, I'll start working on your barn upgrade. Thanks, Robin. We then went ahead and planted a little bit more grass. Still unsure if that technique works or not. I will have to check on the wiki. We then headed up to the railroad to check for some gentian roots, which we found. And then we got the Abigail cutscene. Very cute cutscene here. I do love that cutscene, and the music is gorgeous. The Gale, of course. We then headed into the Foragers, Nooks and Crannies area by by Linus's tent. Got a couple of this place got some hay, but this place also usually has some oak resin, maple syrup, and what's the other one? Mystic syrup, or at least it's got mystic trees that you could put tappers on, which I think I might do as well. One of my goals is to actually fully decorate and kind of use up the areas for each map, so that's something to look forward to. And we then got this really cool cutscene with Ren and Elliot. She talks about, because obviously they're both into literature, Ren, our resident lesbian, discusses some of the gender issues with Elliot here. It's quite a sweet cutscene, actually. Do you always do such thorough analysis of these works you read, Ren? I guess so. It's pretty common in fangirl circles. I just love the idea that she teaches him about fangirls. It's such a cool thing that the mod does. It's such a nice experience. I think it's nice that Elliot is just trying to keep up with the times, maybe change his perspective on a few things. Very sweet. Very sweet cutscene over. We headed to the secret woods to see what mushrooms there were available, because as I have the more mushrooms mod, more forage and mushrooms mod added, and all those mushrooms only spawn in the rain. We then went home with a nice chunk of change that day, 37,000 gold. Definitely going to help us building our animal farm. And then it checked our mail the next day, and we got the same recipe from Evelyn, the stuffed Tripolian, which was a bit odd. Solarian Chronicles Edition. Electronic Gaming Monthly. Not entirely sure which mod adds that. Possibly Sunberry. We then went ahead to our summer farm, where we checked on all of the crops that we planted the other day. Our summer crops, that is. We then said hello to our animals. Used the pail, because we haven't, when we upgrade our barn, they are automatically milked. We haven't got that bit yet. That's what Robin's building. Checked on our mushroom cave. Got the random tulips that I planted for some reason that I can no longer remember at the moment. Picked up our dried common mushrooms. then went to Clint's to process our geodes. We got some turquoise and neptunite, which we then donated to the museum. We then went ahead, picked up, went to the quest board, I should say. We chose, I believe, Gus's famous omelette. We then went to the fall farm, where we placed some iridium sprinklers. And then we hoed away to make room for the fall crops that we will be placing in here. I'm really glad that we upgraded to the steel hoe for this, because it would have been really annoying if we hadn't done that. I then placed a prismatic shard in this lamp that we got when we leveled up, and in the glowing crystal, and I'm not entirely sure what it did. We then laid some paths in the farm. Just try to beautify it a bit. I love paths. I think they're gorgeous. Especially with all the recolours you can get and the retextures, which I do have. Making them more earthy, or just a little bit less bright on the eyes, even though I do like the original vanilla textures as well. As you can see, I've changed the texture, and we then planted in each patch the different fall crops. Some corn, cranberries, and some pumpkins that we'd already done. We've got our grape starters, common grape starters. I do have a mod that allows you to walk through the starters, because that always really annoys me. We said hello to Leanne and Blake. Who thought we would benefit from having a therapist around, and I can't disagree with them. We then beautified the summer farm, because I had forgotten to do that. Using the paintbrush from the... which one is Alternative Textures mod? That's it. It'll do for now. We then placed some eggplants. Oh, these were the mixed seeds, I should say, actually. Just thought I'd do one patch where there were mixed seeds. But now all of our patches were full. And we went to bed for the night. Day 4 of fall, we just sold a couple of mushrooms and foraging bits, so we didn't really make that much money. But yesterday more than made up for it, so we're okay. Day 5, we woke up, and I was pretty happy. Now, that's what the light did, and I'm not sure I liked it, but Evelyn gave us a Romanesco gratin, which is again from the Mount Vapius mod. We then changed it to the amber, which I think went better than the prismatic shard. Said hello to Bandito, who's doing very well. We started our new storage system, where I have now got one for each of the farms. It took me quite a while to figure out the storage system, but that's all done now. Said hello to our animals. Picked up some hay, fed them. We then planted some more summer fruit in the garden. We had 2 star fruits, so we placed them down. We then went ahead and went to upgrade our barn to a deluxe barn. Then we went to the Foragers, Nooks and Crannies mod that's in Cindersap Forest, and we chopped down a couple of the trees, I believe, to get some saplings, St. Cannoli almond sapling, and pick up what forage we could. I then remembered that I have to gather the eggs and put them in Gus's fridge for the Gus's famous omelette quest. Grabbed the pomegranate sapling from the prize machine. And we worked on Florian's shop bundle. I checked on this lady's shop, but I don't think she had anything new for us. We then went ahead to the blacksmith to see Silas and Maya. I picked up this mineral because we needed it for the museum donation, which was pretty handy. Now I did actually check, I bought some Sunberry geodes and some black geodes which are from Mount Vapius, and I did check in the Discord for Sunberry, and at the moment Silas does not have a working either geode crusher, or you can't open your geodes with him, but you can go to Clint's, so maybe that's something they'll update in the future. We then got the last item that we needed for Florian's shop, and that bundle was completed. Thank you, come back tomorrow, okay? Bye! Thanks, Florian. And he gave us 2 dehydrators, which is amazing. Super cool. We then went to the Stardrop Saloon, where we had this cutscene with Emily. Hi there, Fern. Did you want to order a drink? I'm afraid we're a bit low at the moment. It's difficult to get specialty ingredients out here with the rural Pelican Town Inn, and the saloon just doesn't make enough to order stuff in when we like it. I'd love to be able to create more cocktails, mocktails and other drinks, but Gus says it wouldn't be worth the investment. If we had a local supplier, these things would change, but... How about my farm? Oh, that'll be perfect. I'll work out a list for you and get back to you. I think if you could get some flavoured fruit syrups, that would be a good start. Now that's part of the 101 Mixology 101 mod from Wildflour, and it's a really cool mod that adds drinking like cocktails, mocktails, non-alcoholic beverages to the game. And to start it off, we have this quest where we have to bring 10 of any one of these 4 options, and I don't think I do this one in time, unfortunately. But it does come back. If you don't manage to do it the first time, it will then become an available quest that you can do, so you don't miss out. We then went to bed and made 10,000 gold. In the mail that day, the dwarf very kindly gave us some iron bars. Oh, sorry, called refined quartz. Pierre told us that we're coming close with people, so we should check out his shop. We remembered that we needed eggs at this point. But this became part of our daily routine of making sure that all the animals and their produce was being handled and stored correctly. We went to the shop and sold off a couple of diamonds to Clint. Opened up some geodes. We got a rusty chest, which is incredibly lucky. It's needed for the Mount Vapius mod. And then we got the tomato cutscene. We then went to manage buildings, and we went ahead and built the Deluxe barn. So that is our barn now upgraded. Thanks, Robin. We then bought a ticket for Mount Vapius as it was Saturday and their market was open. We went over here and bought 2 bananas. And then we went to Helia and we got a quality sprinkler, which we then turned into an iridium sprinkler, which is pretty cool. Pretty sure I could have made it myself, but I'm lazy. We then went back to the farm and planted the rest of our fall seeds. Some wheat. We then removed those crystallariums from there and we made a line outside the house. We had a bit of a farm reshuffle. And we popped in all the minerals that we wanted to duplicate at this point. And the ancient seed, which we are going to duplicate to help make our sweet gemberry bushes, another mod added. I'm going really fast here because I drank a coffee and I did not realise that it interfered that much with the speed mod. We went ahead to the floor, I can't remember what floor that was. Yeah, 80. Ah yes, we were looking for the floor that has the trash in it, but I couldn't for the life of me remember. Before we realised that you can obviously get trash on your farm at home when you fish. And we were trying to get enough items for the next bundle in the community centre, but we hit level 6 fishing, which was nice. And on day 6 of full year 1, we made 24,000 gold. Not bad. On day 7, we checked the Queen of Sauce, and she told us the recipe for tortillas. We then had 22 days to get to work on these syrups, which is why we needed to focus on the mango, banana, or ancient's fruit syrup to the saloon, which is the one that tripped us up, I believe, and we could not fulfill. Well, we said hello to all of our animals in the morning. And look at the state of that terrarium. Really need to go and buy an auto grabber. We went back to the fishing on our farm to grab the trash for the community centre bundle. Which we got, and then we went to put it all in. So this is the Cleaner Caves bundle to repair the minecarts. And that was the bundle complete. And that gave us a rare crow. And the next one was the Crafty Adventurers bundle. Forager's Feast bundle and the Monstrous bundle. We then went and made a cookout kit so that we could complete the next one, Crafty Adventurers bundle. And that gave us the Iridium Band. I couldn't believe it when that happened. See how in shock I was? I could not believe that. Which I put on straight away, obviously. We then went ahead and did the Monstrous bundle. which earned us the lucky ring. I also could not believe this, which I also put on. Incredible. So now we only have one bundle left before the minecarts are opened, I should say, which is the Forager's Feasts bundle. We said hello to Moon. Moon friends with Mew, the cat. For Moon, really? We went out 6 hearts with Moon. We then went home and went to our kitchen to start making some of those recipes and see which ones we did not have. We then went ahead to the bookseller because we forgot that the bookseller was in town. We bought the stuffed sap and stuffed trypolium recipe. But we did not buy any of the books because we were saving up for our ranching business. We also went into this Forager's Nooks and Crannies area, but unfortunately nothing was in bloom this time round. We got a little bit stuck trying to get out. I really couldn't remember which way I came in, which was a little bit embarrassing. Eventually we found our way home and went back to the kitchen to see what dishes we had left. And I believe we actually made all of them. So with our speedy boots on, we made our way back to the community centre and placed every single one in there. Which meant that on day 7 of fall, year 1, we had unlocked the minecarts from the community centre and completed the boiler room, which was our first room, and we meet the Junimos. We are the Junimos, keepers of the forest. My favourite beings. He took a little while to get over there, but once he did, we had a very sweet moment. As you can see, I was quite giddy. And along with the Joja Cola, I was quite speedy. But I was super happy to get the boiler room done, which meant we unlocked the minecarts, which gave us travel to everywhere. I didn't really want to leave the little guy, but I had to get on with my evening, I guess. Bye-bye. And we went to bed to let them get to work. And away they went, fixing up the minecarts for us. For little guys. And we made another 26,000 gold. Pretty good. We woke up on Monday the 8th at our door, which was a little bit odd, but that's okay. We checked our mailbox and Willie told us that they've got different rods in stock. And Linus asked us to help him find his basket. And after Robin had finished with our barn, she said she'd installed some extra machines and she gave us a big chest, which was super helpful. And then we said hello to all of our animals in the morning. I'm not sure if anyone else is like this, but I very rarely actually go to find the train that passes through in Stardew Valley. I'm not sure if this is something I'm supposed to do. Anyway, we got the machines that Robin spoke about and moved them around a bit so that they were a little bit neater, changed up their textures as well. And we then went ahead and wanted to upgrade to the Mega Barn, which we needed 50,000 gold for, and nearly a whole stack of wood and half a stack of stone, which was a lot. And as you can see, we had basically no stone, which was going to mean a day in the mines. We did go to find Linus's basket. Took us a little bit of trial and error though, because of the mixing tile sheets. And because I think I got confused. But whilst in this one, we chopped a little bit of fibre to get some resources. We then remembered that the minecarts were working, so we went ahead and checked out all of the options that we've got first of all, which was quite a few, because of the modded areas that are also connected by the minecarts, which is very helpful. And we went to the railroad. We did find Linus's basket and we went ahead to go and give it to him, and he was standing outside of the spa. I believe I had to then go for the day, so we had to go to bed early. But the next day, on Tuesday the 9th, we started our day again. And we had a little bit better luck this day. As you can see, the icon is greener. And our apricot syrup was ready. And in our mail, Mayor Lewis told us that the Stardew Valley Fair is a week away. And in our spring garden, we did our daily morning routine of checking in on the animals. Still forgot to buy that auto grabber, and I'd had enough of that. Checked on the quest board. Now, at this point, waterproof lining was a quest added by the additional storage mod, basically, that gave you like a backpack. I did this quest 2 times and had no luck with it, and saw on the modded page that other people had issues with it, and I did eventually delete this mod. And replace it with something from another couple of mod authors called Grandpa's Tool Belt, which I'm sure quite a few of you have heard of. And I found absolutely no issues with that, and that it worked perfectly. We went into the Foragers' Nooks and Crannies area because the blackberries were here today, and we went ahead and went into this area, which not only gave us blackberries, but as well as a couple of modded items called Kiss of Tamra and I believe Sylvan Kiss of Tamras, and there was another one, I believe it was called Sylvan Sigh, which is pretty handy. Oh, Smile of Shumus, I should say. So that's always worth checking out on Blackberry Days if you've got that mod installed. We then bumped into the raccoon, who gave us some ancient seeds. Pretty cool, thanks little guy. And we gave him a Sylvan Shumus that we just bought that I've forgotten the name of. We then finally went to the mines and basically spent a very long time collecting stone that we needed for the barn upgrade. And it became basically one of those nights where you think, should I just pass out in the mines? Is it worth it? But I thought, no, I'm going to go home because I can't risk losing anything. I cut it close though, by teleporting home to the farm. And I wanted to get the order in that evening. So with the wood that we had just collected, with the stone that we just collected, I went ahead and upgraded the barn to a mega barn. And Robin was set to work. We then ran home with seconds to spare. And on day 9 of fall year 1, we made a little bit of money. we said hello to Bandito. And as it was a rainy day, we checked our mail, and Pam gave us a quest which is linked to the Mount Vapius mod, which is after Meridian tea. And this is quite a hard quest, to be honest, because you have to get a Meridian flower to make the tea with, and they're very rare. So this is that quest I was talking about, and it wasn't... We did it, but it didn't work. Gus, however, thanked us for the eggs with a mini fridge. We then went to Marnie's supply shop, and we realised we did not have enough money. We were short by like 700. I believe we sold some stuff with her though, and then bought the auto grabber. Went to pick up our prize ticket, and we got that book. And Wildflower thanked us very much for getting the minecarts fixed. Of course, she's grateful. We then went to Wren because it was her birthday, and we gifted her with a feather because she absolutely loves birds. She was also super grateful that the rickety old minecarts were running around zipping again. And then we had a cutscene outside of her house, outside of the library in Sunberry, with Wren herself. She appeared to be having a rather noisy phone call. Look, if you can't even admit you might mishandle it, there's nothing I can do for you. Actions have consequences. You did what you wanted, now they're doing what they want, so how's it fair for you to be criticism-free and then take issue with them in the same breath? You can't control what other people do or think, and you certainly can't make them like you if you did something they object to. If you're not happy with it, then you have to take the steps to fix that. There's a burst of angry-sounding noise from the phone before it goes quiet. Ah, Fern, didn't see you there. Hope we weren't disturbing the peace or anything. Nah, it's nothing major. A couple of my kids, my mentees back in the city, are having a fight and they wanted me to make everything better. Thing is, I can't. Not unless you're growing some brainwashing berry on that farm of yours. Say, how old are you? Old enough to think your kids are causing petty drama. You're not wrong. You remember what that age was like, right? Being young is hard, you know. Old comes with its own problems, sure, but even in your late 20s, you're still not finished growing into yourself. You just feel so much, and every little thing feels like a major thing. That's not entirely a bad thing, you know. When you're old, you're tired of pushing against the status quo of the world. We need young people that can push back and keep pushing back because they can't accept an injustice. Honestly, it kind of grinds my gears the way some adults my age will disregard kids and teens for being immature. Yeah, they may not have the same depth of life experience, but they have thoughts and feelings, and they notice when you have no respect. Sorry, went on a bit of a tangent there. Us old people like to talk to make change in the world because it's all we have the energy for. Anyway, don't worry about those kids. They'll make up or they'll ruin their friendship, but either way, they'll move on. Yeah, it sounds heartless, but nobody can make them change. It's not healthy to devote endless energy to worrying over something you have no control over. The only thing you can control is yourself. In the end, it's up to them, but I don't mind greasing the wheels. Well, I've probably kept you long enough, so let's end the lesson on things Ren learned the hard way. Now, you don't have to. Though you're certainly welcome to still learn it the hard way, I just don't recommend it. See, that's such a really nice, well thought out cutscene from Sunberry. I think we ended up deciding not to take any of these, or I did choose one and realise that there was no chance of me doing it. Oh, no, I could do the fairy roses. There's one that I had some issues with. But then we went back to the Foragers, Nooks and Crannies area with the mushrooms. And had a little rummage through there because it was raining. And we collected we put some tappers on some of them and also picked up a ghostly parasol, I think. Then we headed up to the railway and started decorating our area to turn this into a kind of tree tapper area so we can get lots of oak, resin, pine and maple syrup, along with quite a few of the other modded trees. I think I changed this design a couple of times because I wasn't particularly happy with it, but this is our first go at it anyway. And then we had to go to bed. So day 10 of fall, year 1, we made a total of 10,000. Not terrible. Day 11, we were woken up with Emily saying, "Hi Fern, good morning. You seem to be doing well. The farm looks great. So, you've been here a while and I'm sure you've acquired some cloth by now, right? Well, did you know you can use cloth to tailor all kinds of clothes? All you need access is to a sewing machine. And I happen to have one in my house. Thanks, Emily." We then checked our mail, and Maya gave us 5 gold bars, which was very nice of her. Linus said thank you for the waterproof lining services for the mod, the backpack mod, but as I think I said earlier, we ended up removing this mod because I think it's a little bit broken, unfortunately. We also managed to get enough to buy our first pig, and probably only pig, who we of course called Pepper. We then had a cutscene of a cow running away and Ripley running after it. Mr. Oakley's up to his usual shenanigans and slipped out while I was locking up the paddock. You just going to stand there with all your teeth in your head? Or are you going to help me out or what? All right, Ripley, blimey. Look how cute the little cow is. Oh, he's scared. Oakley snorts and paws the ground with his hoof. We of course chose Here Boy. He then charged me and knocked me into the water. Oakley's circled back around. Go on, get. He then charged me again. His calf is a menace. And we eventually chose Boo. Okey smoky. Hey! We don't hit people. The calf rams Ripley. I don't know, Ripley. Calves can be quite scary. Cows are pretty big, dude. Especially mama cows. Thanks a bushel, farmer. Oakley does this all the time. Little fella's cornbread ain't quite done in the middle, if you catch my drift. What? I might start saying that phrase. That's a great phrase. You really got away with the animals. Normally they're only used to me, but they get all excited whenever you come on by. Which could mean nothing. Anyway, now that he's calmed down, I bet he'll let you pet him. His mama's over there, that's Tess. She likes being pet on the nose. He's gonna lick you. Oh, such a cute little cow. We saw Rose, who said the minecart's being fixed means she might be easily able to sneak around more. We then went to check on our little mushroom grove behind in our indoor cave farm. And we went into this nightmare of a terrarium. And went to sleep for the night. We leveled up in whatever mod that was, which changes the progression system and the professions you can have, and we got a thermal reactor. I'm not sure about that one, to be honest with you. And on Friday the 12th of fall, it was our birthday, which means that everybody we see will give us a gift. Everyone we speak to will give us a gift, which is very nice. Marnie gave us the rhubarb pie recipe, which is very nice. And our mum gave us a birthday cake. Oh, and our dad also said happy birthday and gave us a little bit of spending money. And told us to just keep following our dreams. Jazz said she's happy to that she got to know us and gave us a poppy, which was quite sweet. Marnie wished us happy birthday and gave us some juice. We then went into Emily's house, where we saw her cutscene where she's dreaming. And we kind of gate crash her dream, really. Why are you here? here's something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. I don't know if she's calling me bland. Fern. There's something special about Fern. And then, when we stepped outside, we got the other Emily cutscene with a certain parrot. Oh, that poor parrot. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health. Everything will be alright. She took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. And then we got Caroline's cutscene. It was cutscene central. It's very relaxing in here, Caroline. This is my sanctuary, a place where I can always find peace. Have a cup. Yes, absolutely. When I'm alone with relaxing tea, my mind is empty and free to wander. Who knows what might appear? I hope that makes sense. Life can be pretty hectic, so having a hobby like this is nice. Feel free to come here and relax anytime you want. Thanks, Caroline. What a lady. We then had Sebastian's cutscene. Oh hey, give me a sec. Sorry about that, I just needed to finish what I was working on. Ask him what he's working on. I do freelance work as a programmer. I guess Sam wants to hang out. Ugh, I don't really feel like going out today. Oh, hi, Fern. Sebby, I know you don't like it when I come in here, but I ran into Abigail and she said she was looking for you. Did you tell her I'm working? I did, but she said she'd probably stop by anyway. No one takes my job seriously. No one ever bothers Maru when she's working at the clinic. Everyone thinks I'm just surfing the web all day. Ask him about his career goals. Well, I'm trying to save up so I can move out of here, probably to the city or something. You know, if I'd gone to college, I'd probably be making six figures right now, but I just don't want to be part of that corporate rat race, you know? Well, and I guess I feel a bit more comfortable hidden behind the computer than dealing with people face to face. Well, I should get back to work. I need this module finished by tomorrow. We then went to Sunberry village. And we saw Ripley, who gave us some pepper seeds for our birthday, which was nice. And then we tried to give her this bouquet, and it took a while to get her in a good spot. She seems shocked. For me, thanks, stranger, they're so pretty. I got a perfect vase to put them in. Wait, you want a what? Mercy me, I was so distracted by the flowers, I didn't even think about the possibility of you being sweet on me. Lucky, lucky me. So I guess Ripley's our girlfriend now? We then had another cutscene with Lien. Oh, hey, looking for Ophelia. She went to run an errand. Don't mind me, I asked her if I could paint here, but it's not going the way I wanted to. I'm making this painting for one of my classes, and I really want to impress my professor, but I don't want to make something basic. I think I just need a break. Would you like to go on a walk? Oh, I'd love to. Thanks, Fern. Thank you, by the way. I needed this. I'll get back to my painting in a bit. She just needed a break. We then went up to Diala and Daria's rooms, where Daria was struggling with the TV. I've been trying to fix this damn thing all day. Say, would you like to be a rubber duck? Basically, you just hang around here while I run you through everything I've done so far. That way I know where I messed up. Thanks, Fern. A while later. Aha, got it. Thank you, Fern. Really appreciate you suffering through this with me. Come on, Moon, get it together. Oh, hi, Moon. Hi, Fern. Moon's studying. Moon finds it hard. Same, Moon. Fern help Moon study? Yay, thank you, friend. So there are 4 elements. I'm officially starving, said Daria. Are you going to let me eat those muffins, or do I have to fight you for them? You're seriously the most impatient person I've ever met. I already told you, they're almost done. Ah, there we go. Freshly baked muffins for my favourite gremlin. This is now the 4th cutscene. Hey Daria, have you seen that coconut Sandy mailed us? I could have sworn I put it in here, but now I can't find it. And there's my beautiful moon with the coconut dancing. Are you on your phone again? You never listen to me when you are. Haha, fun! Moon has coconut. Do you want to share? Meet me outside, we'll share the coconut. Yay, let's go! After that string of cutscenes, we had another one! Psst, Fern, over here and move slowly, said Wren. There, look there. That's a Gem Island flamingo. Commonly called the gem bird because of its habitat and also its habit of using mineral rocks in its crop to help grind food. Made famous in an old detective story where they found a sapphire in a gem bird's crop. They're not usually this far north. I wonder if it got lost. Is that your favourite bird? I'm more of a fan of songbirds, but it's pretty neat seeing one of these birds in the wild in person. It's easy to like birds, don't you think? They're like an expression of freedom. One flap of their wings and they're off into the sky, a limitless place, a place humans can't easily follow. Though seeing them get something we can't so easily would make a lot of people jealous, maybe. I wish I could fly. I think it'd be fun, though I think it's as much what it represents as the actual action. I think the reason songbirds are my favourite is they're ordinary. You see them everywhere, they're not the biggest, the fastest, the showiest, and they never try to be. The only thing that's extraordinary about them is the effort they put into things. Their songs, their adaptability. You know, the wren that I'm named after is famous for being able to build a nest anywhere. Guess I wanted to channel a bit of that energy for myself. I've had a lot of trouble finding a place to be myself in the past. Was kind of hoping Sunberry might be that place, you know? Hey, you can't play a game in front of my pond without me, says Aicha. So what are we doing? Are we playing hide and seek, spying on Ray? Well, Sunberry's certainly weird enough for me to fit in, that's for sure. Wren is so philosophical, she's so lovely. And we had another cutscene. Welcome, Silas the blacksmith says. Hey Fern, what brings you here today? Maya? Oh, she's working on something for Marlon. Hey, sorry I didn't hear you walk in. Really nice of you to drop by. I'm working on Marlon's sword, just a few upgrades and tweaks. I tried asking if I could make him a new one, but he seems to be attached to this one. I think it's all about finding the one, if that makes sense. I believe someone gifted it to him, so it has sentimental value too. Either way, if he ever needs a new weapon, he knows where to find me. Well, I better get back to work. I have to take it over to him sometime today. Thanks for dropping by. And after all that, she gave us some tom kha soup. And now we get Gus's omelette cutscene. I do like this one, it's very cute. Once again, we've gathered for a very special occasion, a rare visit from a very dear friend. My world-famous giant omelette. zesty bell pepper, juicy tomato, rich mushroom, and tangy cheese, all enrobed in a blanket of rich, fluffy egg. Dig in, folks. It always looked like a kind of clam to me. Less egg-shaped, maybe. Willie, what do you think? The mushrooms are a tad chewier than last year. Is that a good thing? Aye, lad. It's great, Gus. These eggs are so rich and yellow. Marnie, are they from your place? Nope, you can thank Fern over at Maple Hollow Farm. Maple Hollow eggs. Thanks, Marnie. We then went back through the forest to the travelling merchant. Had a look to see if there was anything worth buying. And we found the Meridian Tea, which is an item from Visit Mount Vapius, and it's quite hard to get started because the flowers are quite rare, and then you have to make seeds and it takes a while to grow. So I thought, absolutely, let's buy one. I know it's needed for a quest as well. We got some Calico Vanilla starters from, I believe that's Florian, I could be wrong. And we had a look to see what else he sold. And then we got a H&W greenhouse furniture catalogue. We then went to gift Pam the Meridian Tea and received a beer. And we got 900 gold for that. I then decided to decorate the spring farm a little bit, put some lamps up so that we could see, and just kind of decorate in a kind of rustic farmhouse style. I think I put some hay bales down eventually, and just kind of like some junimos, because obviously I love junimos, and littered about some leaves, and then we went to bed. And on day 12 of full year 1, we made a grand total of 12,000 gold. Today, day 13, we got a letter from Caroline, who gave us the tea sapling recipe. Elliot hoped we had a lovely day on our birthday and gave us a cactus fruit, and Rasmodius gave us 5 solar essence. Agatha gave us 5 blueberry seeds. The raccoon gave us some roasted hazelnuts. Daria gave us 5 wheat seeds. Diala gave us 5 winter seeds. Celestine gave us 5 potato seeds. Mariam gave us, I can't remember, but we got a lot of extra gifts basically from the people that we didn't get to see on our birthday. We then went around the spring farm and said good morning to all the animals. As you can see, I have decorated. I've put some egg carts from the HXW mods out. We still need to decorate the inside of the coops, but that's all right. We took a quest from the quest board and gave Darcy an aquamarine just to get that done. We then went over to Robin's, and with our money we got some recipes for some lights and decorative things, as well as looking to see what she had in her office. We then did a little bit of cooking. I finally bought the auto grabber for the terrarium, and I cleared it out finally. And yeah, it was a bit of a mess. Some of them stay there. I don't know what's happened with them, but not much I can do about that. And then we went to bed. Oh, Oh, after some decorating. I did lots of decorating, which I think we will see here. And on day 13 of 4, we just made a little bit. We made 9,900 gold. And on day 14 of 4, Bandito loves us. This was a great moment for me. I was very happy. And the Queen of Sauce taught us trout soup. We then checked our mail, and Leah gave us some more tea bushes, which was very nice. Sorry, tea leaves, which was very nice. Sebastian told us to make iced lattes because he enjoys them and gave us 3 frozen tears. I then went back to decorating the very large coop that we had. I just put down some straw floor for the moment. I was enjoying myself, although the chickens were getting slightly in the way, as they always do. And then I use the alternative textures to change some of the colours and the textures of both of the floors. Rearranged, so I've got the mayonnaise machines with a chest that the eggs are in. Oh, and the loom as well. I use the automate loom so that I can just be a little bit more productive. And then we went to bed. But that is that coop set up. Pretty happy with that. And on day 14, we made 17,000 gold, which is quite a lot more. On day 15, we got a letter that said we can now get additional pets from Marnie's. And the Mayor Lewis was letting us know the Stardew Valley Fair is happening tomorrow. We then went back to our spring farm and said hello to all of our animals. The farm is getting much busier, as you can see. But I quite like the decoration here, along with the grass. It looks pretty nice. I don't know why I sold that animal, I'm not going to lie to you. And we went over there and said hello to all the animals from our barn. We then went ahead and built a shed in the summer farm. This shed doesn't really get used much. I thought I needed it at the time, but I didn't. We then went all the way across to the barn and organised some more. Then we went to make some matcha fruit mooncakes, or some of the mooncakes from the Lotus mooncake mod, because I think we needed to go use them for a specific activity, either mining or farming or fishing. I do think the recipes are a little bit complicated and expensive, but for what you get, they're absolutely worth it. So if you can get the ingredients for them, it is worth it if you do have the mod installed, because the buffs are absolutely excellent. And I think it's quite a fair payoff for what you have to do for what you get. We got some mixed meadow seeds. And from Sunberry, I believe is it Maya? Ari gave us 3 iridium sprinklers, but let us know that he won't find any more in his stock. Talking of Sunberry, oh no, sorry, talking of the quest boards, we then had a choice between Biome Balance and Arcane Pockets from the wizard, and we chose Biome Balance. And we needed to catch 20 riverfish in 5 days, which is doable. We then got quite a good haul from Clint, the blacksmith, and decided to go to Gunther's. And we were working away on getting friendship points with everyone from Sunberry Village. And it was Mina's birthday, so we gave her a chocolate cake. We then went and donated all of our items in the museum. And picked up our prize ticket earnings from Lewis's house, which was a sports cap. What fun. Straight in the bin. We then went up to where our tree orchard is going. And we have got a lot of them. Obviously they take a while to grow. But I wasn't really happy with this layout, and I was waiting for the resin to be done so that I could shuffle things about a bit and make it a little bit prettier. But we decided to go to Mount Vapius on the Wednesday and bought a train ticket there. We spoke to Adelaide, who told us it was Celestine's birthday, but we knew that. And we went to give her a birthday present. Saw this little marker, which is the Hamlet progression marker. And we went to the beach, where we got a cutscene with Hayley. Fern, come here quick. My bracelet's gone. I can't find it anywhere. Well, have you tried looking, Hayley? I don't want to be that person, but have you tried looking? Sorry, Great Grandma, I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. We went around the back and found her bracelet. Crazy. You found it! Of course we did, Hayley. We're fantastic. We then did some fishing. And went to bed for the night. And on day 17 of full year 1, we made 7,300 gold. On day 18, I opened the mail, and Robin gave us some extra wood that she had lying around. George gave us some vanilla bean seeds, which was vanilla bean pods, which was very useful. And Celestine gave us a recipe for kalalo soup, one of the recipes added on the Mount Vapius mod. Clint gave us a sunrise orb and a midnight orb. We got the Arctic fox seeds and 5 oak resin, which was super helpful. We then went back to the fishing, as we needed to get the river fish, and went to bed for the evening. And on day 18 of fall, we made 12,000 gold. The mayonnaise was really coming in handy. The next day, the bookseller was in town. And we had quite a lot to do on the farm. Jodie ordered too much fertilizer, so gave us some extra. Thank you. And Demetrius said, thank you for the fish, and gave us a farm computer recipe. And we needed to bring Caroline a pumpkin. So we went to the mines, and we're getting quite a lot of fibre. We reached floor 100 and got the star drop. And our mind was filled with the thoughts of coffee. Our health was increased. We then went to the dwarf and bought the dwarfish safety manual so that bombs would be a little bit nicer to us. And we then hired Robin for our spring farm to work on a new coop. We got a golden animal cracker, and we leveled up our combat. Now on day 19 of fall, we made 9,500 gold. On Saturday, day 20, we did our normal routine in the morning, making sure all the animals in the spring farm were okay. We golden crackered, I think, some of the chickens, and we went to Mount Vapius because it's a Saturday. We went and said hello to Celestine. Sorry, Adelaide. And then we went to the market. I bought some new, made some new tappers, I should say. Oh no, maybe I did buy them from him. And we were going to get some sap in a few days. We picked up a dehydrator from the prize machine reward, which was great. And Clint opened up all of our geodes and gave us quite a lot there. We harvested some corn. And then I started decorating the barn in our spring farm, which was pretty fun. I really like these hay bales. And some feeding troughs. And then we went to bed for the night. And during the night, Rupert gave birth to a baby cow. Who we called Rupert Jr. And we made a total of 16,000 gold. On day 21, we learnt the glazed yams recipe from the Queen of Sauce. The dwarf gave us 2 iron bars, which was nice of him. And Mariam gave us a book of mining 2. And a baby bone chicken was born, who we of course called Boney M. Our coop was now looking very good. We then went foraging and cut down a lot of trees in Cindersap Forest. We gave Rose a blackberry tart, and she was talking to her brother, which was very, very cute. He gets homesick every now and then, and that was his favourite dish our mum would make. How cute. We then went to the Foragers' Nooks and Crannies area with all the trees, cut some grass, said hello to the raccoon, who was holding onto an ancient sword. We gave him a coffee and he hissed at us, so note to self, never give him coffee again. We gave Daria some coffee for her birthday. And she told us she believed we have more than one soulmate, but she's impatient. And what if they don't have romantic feelings for her? Like, what if Dia... Nothing, ignore that. So I'll have to see where that goes. And we made a total of 16,600 gold. Pam gave us a beer in the mail. And Daria gave us the ice cream bowl recipe, which is one of the 3 recipes from Sunberry Village. We then went to our pretty much morning run at Clint's and got quite a few bits and pieces from Geodes, which was nice, and donated some to the museum, which gave us a new reward of 2 prize tickets. And it was a new quest day. And we accepted Juicy Bugs Wanted. We then redeemed our prize tickets at Lewis's and got mystery boxes, a houseplant, and a combat quarterly. We then went to Robin's and decided to upgrade our coop. And then we went to go see Wildflower. We gave her a cherry blossom and she loved it, and we then got to 10 hearts with her because it was her birthday. And then we went back to the mines to get started on the bugs. And we reached floor 110. And finally, we went to the bottom of the mines, floor 120, and we found the skull key. We leveled up our combat. And the next morning, in our mail, Pam gave us a battery pack. We then opened everything we found at Clint's. And we had a golden coconut, which gave us a mango sapling. I could not believe it. We gave Caroline the pumpkin. And remembered we had to go and get bug meat. We gave the dwarf a diamond. went straight back to the mines. We went back and forth on some areas that were overrun with monsters. And we got a Monster Slayer goal complete from McGill. We then went to the beach and got quite a few of the solar, or the star fragments, I should say. But we hurried on over to the bin and placed the 100 bug meat in it. And that was day 23 of fall. And we got 6,400 gold. The next day in our mail, we got some advanced alchemical recipes or pixie dust totems to warp us to the most fantastical manner of forage locations from Wildflower. These were the crafting recipes to the forager nooks and crannies mod locations, which was really cool. And we went to Marnie's to sort out our chickens and put them in the correct houses. And bought a couple of cold chickens. We gave Krobus a pumpkin. And we got a prize ticket machine. We went to Clint to process the geodes, of which there were quite a few. We got the treasure appraisal guides and a pearl, which was pretty cool. And we got quite a lot of the mooncakes as well, which again gave us another golden coconut. I really don't know how. We got 5 pineapple seeds, some artifact trove, a large egg, and a candy button tree starter from the sunset orb. No, sorry, midnight orb from Sunberry village. We, of course, planted the pineapple seeds straight away. And the ancient fruit in our summer farm. And then we went to bed. On day 24, we made a total of 11,000 gold. Tomorrow was the annual Twilight Festival in Sunberry Village, which was similar to Pelican Town Spirit Eve Festival, but with our own twist to it. The festival starts at 4, so bring all the Twilight feathers you've been collecting all year and come and join the festivities, which is the event we've been collecting the feathers for. And George gave us the spicy eel recipe, and Krobus gave us the dark sign recipe. And Krobus told us that a special type of animal had washed up in the sewer. We then upgraded the big coop and opened all the geodes from Clint. We got some more pineapple seeds, a Sunberry geode, a blood orange sapling, we then donated the stick to the museum. And we went gathering hay because our animals were quite demanding by this point. We then had another little cutscene with Wildflower. Now, where did my jar of spiderwebs go? Miss Alchemist, Miss Alchemist. Oh look, it's Jazz and Amina. Hello girls. Is everything alright? If we tell you something, will you believe us? Even if it sounds made up. Of course. You two aren't ones to tell fibs. What's the matter? Did something happen? Well, Jazz and I were out playing in the forest, and then we heard someone giggling. Did you see anyone? No, we went to find who it was since we thought maybe it was Vincent playing a prank on us. And then we ended up in a part of the forest we didn't know. We were scared, we didn't know how to get back, but then... a path of flowers showed us the way out. You followed flowers you recognised to find your way out of the forest. Jazz, that doesn't seem very... No. When she says the flowers showed, she means they appeared like magic. They weren't there before, but then all of a sudden, poof, there they were. We tried to tell Aunt Marnie, but they disappeared when we tried to show her, so she said we must have imagined it. But we play in the forest all the time, and I've never seen those flowers before, especially not a whole path made of them. Fascinating, said Wildflower. Girls, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I think a wee fairy might have been playing a prank on you. When they saw you both get scared, they created this path to help get you home. They aren't inherently bad or evil, just mischievous. To be on the safe side though, if you hear that giggling again, I wouldn't go near it. Promise you'll come find me instead, okay? Wouldn't want either of you walking into a fairy ring and being spirited away now, would we? Now how about a nice cup of cocoa for each of you, and you can tell me about the rest of your adventure. What a lovely cutscene. It's so sweet. I love the way they integrate the characters together. We dropped off some mystical flowers at Wildflower and went to check out her book with all the animals in it. We had cats, crows, frogs, bees and toads now. We gave the raccoon an amethyst. And then we walked into another cutscene with Jumana and Amina, who were talking about their flowers and how to get them to grow really well. So I use quality fertilizer from Ari's. Maybe she's on commission. Is there a specific kind of fertilizer we prefer? We want quality fertilizer to make sure our crops are the best. I learnt a lot today. We then went back to the farm and crafted 20 kegs. Quite a few of the ale kegs and artisan mead kegs. We then went into the barn and placed some preserves jars, some mayonnaise machines, a maturing shelf that we had gotten from the Mount Vapius mod. And the residents of Sunberry Village were super excited for the Twilight Festival tomorrow. We decorated and made pretty the barn. We moved up some of the kegs into the room right above the door when you first come into this house, in the attic space. And we made some cranberry wine, just to help us get a little bit more money. and we set about making some of the lagers and drinks from the Wildflower mod, for which you need either honey or hops as fuel. We then made a total of 13,000 on day 25. We made all the kegs nice and pretty with our alternative textures and checked the mail. And Lewis was letting us know that Spirit's Eve Festival was tomorrow. We had acquired a second maturing shelf and went to go through the mayonnaise machine to pick up all of our cheese and the cream and the butter that you use for the Wildflower mod. We opened up the geodes. And decided to give Clint an amethyst for all his hard work. We then went felling the mushroom trees, checked out the travelling merchant to see if she had anything in stock, went to our tapper area and picked up the items that were ready, ate a mushroom. We went to the Sunberry village and the Twilight Festival was nearly ready to begin. And everyone was in full swing with all of their shops and stalls. And I wanted to make sure that we went everywhere in the village and looked at all the shops before we spent them all in one place. They even had a pet daycare, and look, there's Moon dressed as a ghost. So cute. So cute. Got hired to watch all these pets. This is the best day of my life. Honestly, yeah, that's fair. All of the animals were safe in this area, including the raccoon, which was quite funny. He doesn't seem too happy to be confined in the pet daycare, and it does look like he's trying to hatch an escape plan. We went across the water to just check out all the shops, make sure they were all there. I love the little decorations. Everyone had a little stand. Ripley had some fruit and veg. Dow was all dressed up. I couldn't find a way to speak to Ripley though, which was a shame. And Wildflower even had her stall. And she was selling some saplings. The 5 saplings that I guess are introduced with the mod that you can only get at this time of year, or in orbs that you dig from the mines. They were each 25 feathers though, which was quite pricey, and we only had 77 feathers, so we had to use them wisely. And Amina somehow had got her hands on the mysterious orbs, aka the orbs that we were just talking about. Ren was by, I guess, the punch bowl. And Jumana was selling lots of flowers, seeds, and useful items. I like how they mentioned the Mount Vapius area in the mod. It's just really nice to see. It's just such lovely ideas between mod authors. Now, thinking back, I probably should have bought some of these flowers, but we did not. She was also selling some garden pots, which was interesting, but we're not at the stage to buy a garden pot yet. Leanne was busy making Ari's theme tune. And Blake seemed to be having some issues with it. We checked out Ari's and he had some cool stuff. He had some sprinklers, some deluxe retaining soil, some kegs, which was useful. Bluegrass starters, which was nice. Then all the way up to the north of Sunberry, we had Ophelia, who was really happy about their town. Lani, absolutely gorgeous as usual. She doesn't feel mentally ready for the festival tomorrow though. Elias was selling some artifacts, including some prismatic shards, pretty decent. And some of the items that we hadn't found for the museum yet, which would have been really useful. We then went to Maya and Silas's store. And they had a lot of things. They had moonberries, which absolutely in hindsight we should have got. They had the napalm ring, the slime charmer ring, a lucky ring, a phoenix ring, a geode crusher, gold and mystery boxes, and lots of omni geodes. And then finally we had Ezra's shop, who got some help from a friend, A-Rin. Have you heard of him? Incredibly awesome. A-Rin is a mod author. And they had a prize ticket and quite a few nice pieces of clothing. And their shop had quite a few nice baked goods as well. And some minerals. I zoomed all the way out here so that we could see the full extent of the map for Spirit's Eve in Sunberry, if you've got the NPCs added. we decided to go to Silas, sorry. No, I was right, Ezra. And we bought the artifacts that Gunther could tell us more about that we hadn't donated yet. Then to Silas. As you can see, I was really having an issue with what I should actually buy here. I landed on some sunset orbs. And I went to Wildflower to buy one of the saplings of the 5. I then had a little look through Look Up Anything to see basically if I could see what each sapling would give you, but I think the ID or the tags isn't quite there, or it doesn't actually give you like a honeyshire fruit. It gives just random magical fruits. So I bought a honeyshire sapling, or 25 twilight feathers. And then I went back to Amina and pretty much spent the rest of my 20 feathers on the orbs. And that was me wiped out. We then made our way into Wildflower's home and saw Rose, who squeaked at us. Not sure why. Maybe it's because it's Halloween. We checked on the kegs situation upstairs and we had some ready. We had some Jade Moondrop mead and some Dream Spinner mead. We refilled it with using honey and hops. And on day 26 of 4, we made a very nice total of 59,700 gold. We sold a lot of these star fragments, and we also had a lot of mayonnaise that day. And finally, Wildflower decided to tell us about her Dream Spinner flowers, because we had completed the last quest. And the dwarf told us that he'd found a strange egg in the mines. We went to check that out, and it was a bomb egg. So that with the resource chickens, we could now grow a bomb chicken that will lay eggs that we can convert to bombs and ammunition, which is useful. We then went ahead and went through the mines until Spirit's Eve began in the town square. So we went with mines and hotspotted to the town. Lani went as her Solarian Chronicles character, cosplaying. He feels pretty cute. Haley was too scared. Ren was dressed up really cool. I think it's like a kind of Sailor Moon type thing. Either way, I loved it. I tried to get into CPR, but I couldn't. In a shop, there was a Spirited Away cocktail recipe, which was really cute. This is added by the HXW Mixology 101. Which I grabbed. And I grabbed the Rare Crow. And I grabbed the Jack-o'-lantern recipe. And then we went around and said hello to every single villager. I don't believe that Mount Vapius adds their villagers to the Spirit's Eve festival. It could be updated, so next time we play we can have a look, but I don't think they are. It then took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to actually complete the maze and get through. I will spare you the footage of me trying very hard to get into this maze and getting lost and confused. And at the end of day 27 of 4, we made 15,000 gold. The Queen of Sauce gave us the artichoke dip recipe, and I got my mail. But then again, I checked it, and I don't know if this happens for other people. It will say that I have mail, and then I open it and there just isn't any. It's a bug, I think. We then went up to the keg attic and collected the mead and the ale that we had made and restocked. These take obviously a lot less time than the kegs, so it's a nice little earner. We went to the barn and put in a maturing shelf. We had the oil makers, the cheese machines, or the mayonnaise machines really, and the butter and cream machines. Essentially, this is from the Mount Vapius mod. The preserves jar gives you cream, and they also give you butter for the Wildflour mod if you add milk. We upgraded our coop. And we organised our animals again because I have OCD. We went to go and see Agatha, who we could open the door to for her birthday, and gave her a gift. She really appreciated it. And we processed the geodes that we got from the Sunberry Twilight Festival. We already got pretty good things from everything else. We got Fire Opal, Fairy Dust, Dwarf Skull, a Lucky Ring, Eggplant Parmesan, Sunset Orbs, Survival Burger, Crystal Fruit Hazelnut. And we got 2 Magic Meadow Flower Trellis and Moondrop Trellises, which is fantastic. And we got some Sunberry seeds. So I'm pretty happy with that haul. We got these trellises are from the Wildflower mod, and they, from the Rose and the Alchemist mod, I should say. And you can only get them this way. They used to be able to have a propagation station machine, but that has gone, and this is the way you get them now. So I'm pretty happy with that. We donated at the museum, collected some mushrooms at the secret woods, and then went to the beach, where we got the gross cutscene with Willy. I will spare you the squelching noises. This bug meat you found is perfect. When I said fresh, I didn't expect it to still be wriggling. But I'm not complaining, the fish love it. As a way of saying thanks, I wanted to teach you an old fisherman's secret. My old pappy taught me this on a fishing trip many years ago, and we learnt how to craft a quality bobber. To attract higher quality fish means money in your pocket. We then went to our fall farm to check on all of our crops. Where we filled out some of the spaces that we had left. We gathered the fairy roses and planted the wildflower tree button seeds that we'd just gotten. And we did some more decorating in our barn. We then had a galaxy seed, which are from Mount Vapius, and they are needed in the winter months, which is where we will have to go to next, because this was the last day of fall and the start of our new adventure in the first month of the first time we experienced winter on Maple Hollow Farm. We made 32,500 gold on that day, and that's it for this video. I wanted to say thank you very much for sticking with me and through our quick rapid fire journey through fall of year 1 on Maple Hollow Farm. I really enjoyed it. I love where it went, and I'm excited to share more with you. I think this works really well because this was honestly like hours long. I'm talking like maybe 50 hours. So that would have been a lot of videos. So this is much better for everyone, I think. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are. Thanks for watching.